Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to see who your future spouse is. So we're going to look at their overall personality, their nature, their physical traits, something about their career and all of that good stuff. And as you can see for this reading, we have three piles here to choose from. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful butterfly. For pile number 2, we have the bouquet. And for pile number 3, we have the heart. So take some time to find the pile you're feeling most intuitively drawn towards. And once you've selected your pile, the timestamps for all the readings will be listed down below in the description box so that you can skip ahead to your personal reading. And as always, know that this is a general reading. Everything that I say may or may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates with you and what else speaks to you and leave the rest. And yeah, let's get into our reading. Hello, my dear pal number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you selected the butterfly, then this is your reading about who your future spouse is. And right away, we're going to start with your tarot cards. And we're going to see like what their overall personality is. So, spirit guides, please let us know. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. Let's see what else we have here. Spirit guides. What is the overall personality of pile 1's future spouse? Okay, so we have the Queen and the King of Cups, which is very nice. Then we have the 6 of Coins and we have the 7 of Coins. Okay, so wow, with the King and the Queen, I see this person as a leader, someone who has achieved a lot in their life. And like I see that when you're going to meet them at that time, this person will be like at the peak, and especially when it comes to their career. They like you will see how much they have achieved in their life. And also with the King and Queen, it talks about the divine counterparts. So yeah, like this person is going to be, this is your soulmate, the person with whom you're going to marry. And I see like you like I'm seeing that past life connection in over here, with the King and Queen of Cups. um and also like we have both the cups card, so which is talking about like, even though this person has all like leadership qualities in them, they are very much like like they love to lead, but still this person has a very sensitive side to them. They're very emotional, they're very like when it comes to like they're very kind and generous towards others, even though they are like they are in a position where they like they can give people orders, or they can get their work done through people, but still they just like to be more humble. They don't go around ordering people that you should do this or do that. They're just very kind, and I think this is one of the reasons why people are going to look up to them, why people are going to respect them a lot. Yes, I see like this person has a like they're going to have a lot of respect in their society. um, People are going to people are going to respect their opinions. And um, that's like the kind of overall energy that I'm receiving here, that this person is someone at a very like higher level in their life, but yet they're very grounded, they're very emotional, they have empathy for others. They are someone who with whom you can just openly share all your like whatever you're going through, and they're going to give you the best advice. I see this person is someone, because um, I feel like they've come a long way, so they never judge others. They're someone who always tries to understand what the other person is going through, and they just like their intention is to help the other person in whatever way they can. I see with the Six of Coins that your future spouse is going to be very generous. Like they're going to be like so giving. Like you're going to see them always uh, giving like gifts and money to others, whether it's like helping the poor people, the underprivileged ones, or even like in their family, they're always going to um, yeah, they just love to surprise people. That is something I see here. And for you also, perhaps like their one of their love languages would be to like give you these sweet gifts every now and then. And they're going to put a lot of thought in that. They're not just going to buy something like expensive because they have a lot of money to spare, no, but I see like they're so considerate, when it comes to other people's feelings and emotions. They put so much of thought in like whatever, they gift others, or even like while they're having a conversation with someone else, they're very mindful, that they don't want to speak or do something that would hurt the other person. Yeah, that's like the main quality that I'm seeing here. They have a beautiful heart. um, and yeah, maybe this is the reason, why, like I see, this is a person who's done a lot of good karmas in their life, and they will keep doing this for the rest of their life, and that is why, um yeah, they will achieve like so much of success and abundance and um love in their life. And also I see, this person, like you're going to see how unconditionally they're going to love you. Their love has no limits. That is something I see. They love their family so much, they love their friends so much, and they just have so much of like only pure love in their heart. They have no malice against anyone. Even if somebody, tries to pull them down, or say some negative words to them, they just don't pay any heed to that. And not to say that this person is, somebody who's very passive, or they just takes rubbish from others. No, but I see, like they don't like to indulge themselves into unnecessary drama. Wherever they feel like their energy is getting disturbed, they'll just quietly move away from that person or that situation. I feel like this person is a very, very emotionally mature person. With the Queen and King of Cups, they're very, very emotionally available, and I see that, this is a person with whom you will not have, like you will not find it difficult to express yourself. They'll just understand you. Even sometimes, when you won't able to express yourself with words, they'll understand what you're going through. That's like, that is like the core nature that I'm seeing here. They are very, very emotionally mature, very giving, very loving and generous and kind. Like these are the kind of like main qualities that I see for your person. With the Seven of Coins, I see like they're very, very hardworking. They've again, they've come a long way in their life. They love to, put in the efforts. They're not someone who is just, um, would want to enjoy money, or like enjoy the luxuries of life by doing nothing. There are some people, who just like to have free money. Like they just enjoy things, on their parents, from their parents money, or and they have no um so no self respect in them. Like they should do something, or for themselves and for others as well. But I see like your person is not like that. They like to put in the work, and they like to enjoy the own fruits of the fruits of their own labor. Yeah, and they like to have like just share their happiness and abundance with their loved ones, their family, their friends. Yeah, I see like they've really worked very hard. They're a very hardworking person. And they just like to take things step by step. They like to build like a solid foundation, and just one by one, they're someone who will achieve a lot in their life. In their career, they're going to do a lot of great things. That is something I see. Let's see, let's get some more information about who your future spouse is. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, and this is a very like passionate energy. So, maybe like your person is going to be very, very, like your person is very passionate. When it comes to like achieving their goals, their dreams, they are like, they will give their 101%. They will never shy away from doing the hard work. And they do everything with so much of excitement and passion. um yeah, that's something I see. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about um like financially. uh, Again, they're going to do like great things in life. They're going to have so much of abundance, and it's all because of their own hard work, not something that they have earned by cheating or lying or like inherited something. But I feel like this is a kind of person who'd like to build their own success in life, and they will, yeah, they will, like they could be a millionaire. And yeah, that's how much money this person is going to earn for themselves. We have the Star, uh, which can talk about like hope and dreams and inspiration. So I just see like in general also, this is a he's a they are a very like hopeful person, and they like to like whenever someone else is also feeling distressed in their life, there's someone with whom even if you have like the smallest of conversation, they're going to leave you feeling hopeful. Like the overall energy is very, very healing. And I was seeing that already with the cups, the Queen and King of Cups. But with the Star, it's like another confirmation that this person has, they've done their own healing. And yeah, and when you're going to meet them, you're going to find them like so mature and so emotionally available. And they're just they how kindly they converse. And like, yeah, I see that this is a person who has very like good manners, good etiquettes, and they love to make other people feel comfortable around them. Despite all of the success they have achieved in their life, like their position could easily intimidate others, but still um, they like to stay very humble and grounded, so that you can just easily come up to them and yeah, talk about whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, and they're just going to make you feel very good and hopeful. That's like their overall energy that I see here. Okay, so we have Four of Wheels. Again, with the Four of Wheels, they might have seen some financial issues in their childhood. And maybe like that is why, one of their dreams is to become so financially stable. Like to just lay that solid groundwork and build something. Like this is a person who's going to build their own empire. I see like maybe, they're going to have their own business perhaps. But yeah, there's somebody who will start from the scratch and make something big happen in their life. They're very, very ambitious. They're very, they have these big dreams. And yeah, and I see like this is a person who makes things happen. Like financially, I see you're never going to have any issues with this person. And also, anytime if you need help, they're just going to be so like they'll just help you. And also not like making you feel, like making themselves feel superior. I also see that this person is going to have like a lot of name and fame. Like in their society, people are going to look up to them. There's somebody uh, who has set an example for other people. Yeah, that is something I see. And they will hold a very influential position in society, in their social circle. That's something I also see here. Let's see what else we have here. Something about their personality. Okay, so we have harvest, abundance, gratitude, security, and patience. Yes, I was saying with the Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, this is a very, very hardworking person. They like to, um, they like to, work hard, and yeah, enjoy the fruits of their labor. um, yes, I feel like this person is just going to be, and they also have like um, they're not in rush to do everything all at once. They like to take things slow, and you know they like to like just do their best. They are a very patient person, and whatever, whether even if it's a relationship, uh, they like, I see, this is a person who will give you all the time you need to open up. They're a very patient person. They don't like to move things too fast. They take their time, and they also allow the other person that space and time they need to, yeah, to become more comfortable. Yes, and yeah, I see that this person is going to bring a lot of luck in your life. Like, after you meet your future spouse, you're going to see a lot of positive things happening in your life, especially in your career. Yeah, they have that luck factor in them. um, that is one thing I see here. Okay, so we have joy, affirmation, surroundings, light, and beauty. This is giving me very like the sun card energy. So yes, this person is like a very joyful person. You know, I was saying, as like, even if you like, even if you spend very little time with this person, they're going to make you feel cheerful instantly. I don't know, like maybe it's the way they, the way they talk, or something about their manners, about their personality, but like they have a very cheerful and happy side to them that just makes other people feel comfortable. And yeah, like people love to spend time with your future spouse. They have that kind of an energy to them. That is something I see. They perhaps, they have great sense of humor. They love making jokes. Yeah, and yeah, I just see, like they're going to make you laugh. This person loves to make the people laugh. And yeah, they cannot bear someone sitting sad. If there is in a room, if there is some one person sitting sad, or if someone is being very gloomy, then they go to that person, and they just, yeah, they try to understand what they're going through, and they just like to make the other person feel more cheerful, more happy. Yeah, that's something I see here. So yeah, they have like this very happy and positive energy with them. Let's see what else we have here with your astrology cards. I see, this person is going to be like a ray of sunshine in your life. Yeah, with the star and joy, it's just like they're going to bring so much happiness and fulfillment in your life. We have Mercury with messages. Okay, so Mercury is all about communication. This person, your future spouse, is a great communicator. And not just, like verbally, but I also see, that this person, um, they have like this, like wherever they communicate, um, they have a very clear way of expressing themselves. And also they're a great listener, because a good communicator is one who also listens to other people. So I see that this, like your future spouse, they'll just understand you and listen you. And whenever you feel like like there is something really deep within you that you're not able to express, that you want to, but you don't know how to approach, this person will help you open up more. Yeah, like again, I was saying this, that with this person you will never find it difficult to express yourself, to be more vulnerable. Yeah, and also they just like to keep things more clean when it, like, yeah, they don't go round and round. They just tell the main point. And yeah, they like to keep things very straightforward. That is something I see here. And also, I'm seeing something about their voice. They would be very fluent in communication, and their voice is going to be like, I don't know, like very musical. Like maybe that is why, people love to hear them. There is something about the way they communicate that just uh, attracts everybody towards them. Yeah, that is something I see here. Now we're going to get some like specific information from these chits. So let's see like about their career, their personality, physical traits, and all of that. So this is just going to give us like an in-depth information about your future spouse. And this is a general reading, so please just take whatever resonates with you. If there is something you feel is not resonating with you, just ignore those messages. Okay. So we have the initial A. So maybe like the name could start with A, or we have R and M. Okay, so for initials we have A, M, and R. So yeah, there is that. Then we have here is very spontaneous meeting. So okay, so yeah, I feel like you're going to meet your future spouse like very unexpectedly. Whenever you're going to meet them, the first meeting is going to be so spontaneous. So yeah, like it's going to happen on the day when you will not like expect it. That is something I see here. We have love at first sight. Okay, so wow, maybe like it's going to be for you love at first sight. Like you're going to see this person and you're just going to like becomes like you're going to find them so attractive and so charming. Yeah, that's something I see here. We have soulmate again. I was saying with the Queen and King of Cups that this seems like a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, and you have been before together in your past lives. And again, we have the soulmate message. Yin and yang. Okay, again, we have that energy of twin flame of just I feel like you two are going to be perfect, like perfect for each other. You're going to be yeah, okay, so we have love marriage. Okay, so again, with very spontaneous meeting, I kind of received this message that it's going to be a love marriage for you, and also it's going to be like a very, very romantic story. It's going to be something, like something that we read in books, something that we watch in movies. That's the kind of vibes that I'm receiving here. We have travel. Okay, so you might meet them while you're traveling, or perhaps they would be traveling to your country or to your city. For the career, we have freelancer. Okay, so they could do some freelancing work. We have marketing or sales. Okay, so that could be significant. Psychic or divination. Okay, so they could be they could be a tarot card reader, and even if like they're not like professionally doing something like tarot reading or astrology, but I see that this is a very, very this they're psychic person. They understand others, they can read other people's energy. Yeah, that's like this is one of their natural talents which I see here. We have travel or travel vlogger. Okay, so we have travel here and travel vloggers, so that could be significant. Okay, so we have philanthropy. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a very they're a very kind and generous person. So they just love to give like whatever they have accomplished in their life. They want to give it back to the society, give it back to the people, like I see for this person, even more than their own success, people's welfare comes first. they're always they will always think about other people's well-being first, uh, before their own. Yeah. And they'll just always, just uh, would want to help other people in whatever ways they can. Yeah, that's something I see here. Now, what else we have here? Okay, so we have brown. So brown could be like their favorite color. And over here we have reliable, warm, cozy, and outdoors. Okay, so like, yeah, I was saying, yeah, with this person, you're also always going to feel safe. They're so reliable. You can trust this person with anything. Yeah, that's something I see here. Then we have Taurus. So we have commitment, loyalty, stubborn, and determination. Okay, so for zodiac signs, they could be Taurus, or they could have like these qualities. This is a very committed person. Whatever they do, they give their 101%. Whether it's their career, a relationship, yeah, they take things seriously. Like, this is not the kind of person who will just will do things just for the sake of time pass, or yeah, whatever. Either they don't do things, or if they have taken up something, they're going to go all in for that. Yeah, we have orange. So over here we have confident, vitality, excitement, and enthusiastic. Orange could be their favorite color, or they could have like these qualities. And we have the Knight of Wands, which, as I was saying, like, they're very like spontaneous, like they're very like their nature is very energetic. They're very passionate, they're very confident. Whatever they do in life, they have so much of confidence in themselves that they know that they're going to achieve whatever their dreams are. They're going to make it happen. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Flirtatious. Okay, so they can be a little like flirtatious, but all in like good sense, in good humor. Courageous. Yes, they are very confident, courageous, and also, like, they like to motivate others as well that way. They like to make other people feel confident about themselves. Uh, yeah, we have visionary. So yes, this person is someone who has big dreams in their life. They have big goals, and yeah, they have like, they think way ahead of, uh, and they make things happen. And that is something I'm seeing here. Then we have health conscious. So okay, so this person could be like very very conscious about their health, very mindful about what their about their diet, about their sleep cycle and lifestyle and everything. Yeah. Then we have a curvy. So okay, we have blue eyes. Okay, so they could have blue eyes. And with the King of Cups, like, yeah, usually if we talk about the physical traits, then with the King of Cups, he has like blue eyes. So yeah, blue eyes are significant. We have curly or wavy hair, so that could be important. We have brown hair. We have old money aesthetic. Okay, so this could be like the overall aesthetic, the way they dress themselves. And yeah, this person like has a very like, like a different kind of air around them. Yeah, they like to invest in like expensive things, cars, and like, yeah, all kinds of luxury things. And they have like their old money aesthetic vibe going on. Okay, so tall. And we have messy hair. Okay, so messy hair basically, like, with this, it like, maybe, they're not very like, they could have like the like they could not be very like always, about very particular about grooming. Those guys, especially guys, because girls are like kind of more particular about keeping things intact. But with guys, sometimes they just have like messy hair, they're wearing like oversized hoodie and track pants, and still they look like so good looking. So maybe like they have that kind of vibe. They don't like to put in that much of effort in their looks, but still like they I feel like this is a kind of person who just looks effortlessly very handsome or beautiful without putting in much of effort into their overall appearance. They still like manage to look very very good looking. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I have for you, my dear pal number one. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If you did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dear pal number two. Welcome to your reading. If you selected the bouquet, then this is your reading about who your future spouse is. And we're going to start with your tarot cards first. So let's see who is your future spouse, what is their personality, and yeah, let's get like an overall energy about them. Okay, so we have the Princess of Arrows, which is the, I think, yeah, she's the Page of Wands. Oh, yeah, she's the Page of Wands. Then we have Three of Cups. We have King of Coins, that is the King of Pentacles. And we have Eight of Arrows, which is Eight of Wands. Okay. Oh no, the arrows are the swords. Okay, I'm really sorry. The arrows are the swords. So this is this is a new deck for me. So yeah, I'm really sorry. But this is the Page of Swords. Then we have the Three of Cups, the King of Coins, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay, so what I see for you, like firstly with the Eight of Swords, the message that I'm picking up here is that your future spouse is someone who has dealt with a lot of anxiety and depression in their past. I feel like there have been times when this person has felt very isolated and just trapped in their own mind. And yeah, like they have dealt with some sort of depression in the past. That's something I see here. They because of that they have done a lot of self-sabotaging, and they've like sort of always underestimated themselves. But by the time you're going to meet this person, I see they have done a lot of self-work. Like this is going to be a completely changed person when you meet them, like from what they were before in their life. They've healed themselves, they have done all the self work, and yeah, I feel like by the time when you're going to meet them, they're going to be in this Three of Cups energy. This is someone who's very social. They would love to interact with people. They are very confident about themselves. And the King of Pentacles, it talks about the work they've done, the self work, the discipline, the yeah, I feel like this is a very disciplined person. And they have come a long way. They have they have like through their life, they have, I feel like the biggest thing that they had to overcome is their own negative thoughts, is this own like their own fears and doubts, and which has always suppressed themselves, which has always suppressed them when perhaps they were a teenager, or in like earlier life. And then I feel like they started doing they started realizing, they started becoming more mindful about these thoughts, these patterns, and like how to sort of overcome them. And yeah, I feel like by the time you'll meet them, they have overcome all of those things they have dealt once in their past. So I just see, like, if you are someone who deals with similar kind of things, you sometimes just feel very trapped in your own mind, or you have all of these like fears and subconscious fears and doubts. I see this is a person who's going to help you overcome these things, and they're going to understand you like perhaps no one else have understood you before, because they themselves have experienced these things in their past. And yeah, I see, like, with the page of swords, um, they're going to help you to break through any like repeating patterns that you are experiencing in your life at this time. That is one like very clear message that I see here. And also the page of swords is someone who's very curious. There's someone very, like, they always want to try different things, experiment new things, and yeah, they're always very curious about um, different things in life. Like I see, this person, like their overall personality was something else in their like teenage times, and then as they started becoming more mature, um, they've opened up more. They've become more open minded, more extrovert, and yeah, I see, like, at the time, as I said, when you're going to meet them, this is going to be a very social person. And perhaps, I see like they are going to be the one who will approach you first. Yeah, I see like they will come to you and like try to have a conversation with you. Or with the Three of Cups, I also see that you might meet them like in a like at a party or an event, or like somewhere, where there's some sort of a celebration going on. That is what I see. But yeah, I feel like, generally also they're the kind of person who just likes to celebrate the small things in life. They appreciate what they have built in their life, and they like to celebrate that. The King of Coins, materially this person is very, very abundant. Like the King of Pentacles is like they are like at the peak of success. And yeah, this is a person who has built a lot in their life. Interesting, in pile one also there was the King of Cups, and over here you have the King of Pentacles. So again, this energy is like that of someone who has built something big, from scratch on their own, with their own efforts. Yeah, and I also see like this is a very disciplined person. They have times when they like to like let loose and enjoy life, but when they are in like work mode, they're like completely dedicated. At that time they cannot afford making any mistakes or wasting time, or yeah, things like that. So yeah, they have like this perfect balance of energies that I see here. There could be an earth sign with the pentacles I see here, or they could be an air sign. But yeah, I also see like, this is a very like imaginative kind of person. They have yeah, they imagine, like they love to imagine these wild things. And also they are someone who's capable of sort of like making those things come true. With the King of Pentacles, I see this is a very like talented person. They like whatever they touch, they can turn it into gold. I see that magician energy over here, who who can just like who is very resourceful and make anything happen with what they already have. Yeah, and that's something I see. So yes, with the Eight of Arrows, I just see like they've overcome a lot of obstacles in their life, and they have gone through like a major personal transformation in their life. And this same, with this, like the experiences they've had, the lessons they have learned, I feel like this person is going to help you also a lot to heal and to overcome like any repeating patterns that you feel stuck in your life. That is something I see here. Let's see what else we have here. Something more about their personality or their physical traits. Okay, so we have the six of coins, page of wands. Very, like, this is a very adventurous kind of energy, they're very passionate about life. And also I see like this is someone who's a risk taker. They don't like to, like, I see, they have held themselves for a very long time, like they have let their fears control their decisions and stuff like that, their mind control their life. But like now this person, like, this is the current energy that I see of your future spouse. Now they're more open minded, they're more adventurous, more spontaneous, and not spontaneous in a way that they'll do just something stupid or impulsive. Because with the king of pentacles, like they, again, I see that balance of energies, that they, although there are times when they like to follow their heart, they just, whatever, wherever their heart is nudging them, they just, without much overthinking, they take that action. But they know what they're doing, and they know, like, whenever they take a risk, they know it's going to be worth it. That is something I see. Also, like, they would love to travel. With the page of wands, I see like they're fairly, like, younger looking. Like, either they will be younger than you, or maybe like they look a bit younger than their age. Because with the king of pentacles, I see like this is a very mature person. So yeah, maybe like they will not be that much young in their age, but they look, that the appearance is like kind of young. My goodness, we have the king of pentacles again, and just below the previous king of pentacles. Wow, this is beautiful. And we have the king of swords. Wow. Okay, very leader type vibes I am receiving here. Okay, so wow. Okay, interesting. As I was saying, like, I see this person is very mature. They're very, very wise. The knowledge they have is just, the knowledge about. Sorry, I don't know what happened to my camera, but I had to restart it again. So what I was saying is that, this is a very wise person. They're very discerning, and yeah, they like, this is a person, who has so much of wisdom, and this is something that they have learned through their own experiences, through the difficulties they have experienced in their life. They have, yeah, they have been very mindful of what those situations has taught them. So yeah, and they've taken those lessons very seriously in life. And yeah, by the time you're going to meet them, they're going to be at the top, like, whether, like, in general or like in their career. Yeah, you're going to see how much accomplished this person is. And I'm also kind of getting that vibe from you also, like, I feel like, you also, by the time you're going to meet your future spouse, you're also going to be at the peak when it comes to your career. And yeah, like, I feel like when things will be really going well in your professional life, at that time, the chances are high for you to meet your future spouse. Perhaps you could meet them at work. Yeah, that's something I see here. But yeah, so, like, very, yeah, I see this person as very successful in life, and someone who's built a lot. Also with the six of pentacles, it talks about someone being generous. So yeah, they, I feel like they're very kind, they're very generous, and very, like, giving. They, yeah, they have a very kind heart. That is something I see. But also with the king of swords, it's like, even though they're very kind, but yeah, people cannot take advantage of their kindness. Like, they have their own boundaries. That is something I see, which, people don't dare to cross. Yeah, I, again, I feel like this person has two sides sometimes, especially when they're very much focused on their work, they're very like serious, and they don't like to take any nonsense at that time. But they also have like this childlike energy when they like, yeah, there are times when they're going to just take a step back from their work and everything, and just they would do some like these cute and silly things here and there, or yeah, something spontaneous, which like for someone who doesn't know them might feel like it's a bit out of their character. But I feel like again, this is like this that perfect blend of energies where yeah, like the connection with their inner child is very strong. That is something I see here. um, yeah. So that's something I see. Let's see what else we have here. Again, I see that strong earth energy. Yeah, a person who is very grounded, even though they have achieved so much in their life. They're very like grounded, humble, and kind. That's something I see. Okay, so we have healing. Yes, cleanse, hydrate, dissolve, purify. So, yeah, I was seeing that here, that they have done their healing work. They have done a lot of self work, and I see they're going to bring this energy in your life also. If you have experienced relationships in the past where things have been very chaotic, things have been very disturbing for you, I see like this person is going to change that. This person is going to bring so much of healing energy in your life. I see like this beautiful aura that they have, and yeah, it's all because of the work they have done on them. That is something I see. Like I see, this is a person who has just seen a lot in their life and learned the lessons, and yeah, just have accepted the truth. Because sometimes I feel like when you accept for what the situation is or what life is, you just it sort of liberates you to move forward in life. So I see that your future spouse is someone who yeah, is a practical kind of person. Sometimes they accept that life is not always going to be a bed of roses. There will be times when it's going to be suffering, there are going to be challenges, and yeah, all you just have to do is keep going. And I feel like that sort of attitude just frees you from all of the things and fears and doubts that are holding you back. So yeah, I feel like that's the kind of attitude they have towards life. We have uniqueness. There is unique, perfect self honor. Okay, so yeah, your future spouse is a very like is like they have their own uniqueness. I see a lot of personalities of them, to be honest. Like there is this childlike energy they have sometimes they are so wise, and like sometimes they would talk like a grandpa or a grandma, and sometimes they would be like so silly, and like yeah, I see very like different personalities they have. And yeah, like I see like your future spouse is someone with whom you will never get bored in life. They're a very like interesting kind of person. That is something I see here. And yeah, you're just going to like life is always, they're always going to surprise you. That is something I see. And for you, like unfolding these layers of them is going to be such a beautiful experience. Seeing, like so much, yeah, like seeing these qualities of your person is just going to make you feel very happy. And also it's going to inspire you as well to yeah, to just connect with your inner child, to connect with your inner wisdom. And yeah, I feel like this person will really help you overcome any like inner battles that you are experiencing. The fears, the things that we just experience in our own subconscious mind, and we cannot tell them to others. Those things, I see your future spouse is going to help you overcome. yeah, they're very loving, they're very supporting, um, very grounded, but yet at the same time very like imaginative and fun loving, like yeah, every like all of these good qualities that you can think of, your person has them. That is something I see here. Let's see what else we have here. I see just very like balanced. You know, with the Six of Pentacles, this also talks about balance. So yeah, I see like they are like balance of everything. They know like when to have what, like when to, like they know when it is the time to get serious, when it is the time to get light-hearted. Yeah, that is something I see here. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have Libra and balance. My goodness. Okay, like what can I say now? This is exactly what I was trying to tell you, that yeah, this is a very, very like well balanced person. You know, perfect blend of light and darkness. They have their own like peculiarities, and they're just a very, very interesting person. You're gonna like you might have never met anyone like them before. That is something I see with the Libra energy. They could be a Libra, but yeah, I see like this person is very decisive. Your future spouse, you know, they're very, very discerning when it comes to making important decisions in their life. And perhaps, you know, this also comes from the fact that maybe before in their life they have made some mistakes. But what's more like amazing about this person, about your future spouse, is they learn from their mistakes. They don't just go on repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Once they have made a mistake, you know, they take that lesson very seriously. So yeah, with all of the experiences they have, you know, they are very discerning. That is something I see. And with Libra, you know, it's again that very fun kind of energy. They can be a little like flirtatious, and I also see like this sense of humor is going to just amaze you very much. So yeah, that's what I see here. Now we're going to get some more specific information from the chits. Okay. This is just going to give us like a little bit more in-depth view about your future spouse, something about their career, about their physical and personality traits, and yeah, all of these things. Sorry. Okay. Okay, first for the initials we have, there's O, we have J, J-O, we have U, Joe, Joey, I don't know why I said that. Okay, we have E and I. Okay, Joe could be significant. But yeah, for initials we have J, O, E, U and I. Then we have here is, okay, so their complexion could be like medium to dark. We have curvy. Tattoos, okay, so they could have like some tattoos on their body. We have beautiful or handsome, okay, so they're going to be very like good looking and beautiful. Attractive, okay, so very attractive person. I mean, that we can see in the cards also. Like we have these king and pages. Graceful, okay, so they could be very graceful as well, like very poised and graceful. That is something I see. We have freckles, okay, so they could have like freckles. What else we have here? Okay, so for the career, we have librarian. Okay, so they could work at a library. Architect. Okay. We have astronomer. Okay. With these, just please take whatever resonates with you. This is a general reading. So yeah, if you feel like something is not resonating with you, just ignore that. We have singer or musician. They could be a singer as well. We have entrepreneur. Okay, so they could have their own business, which I was like with the king, all these kings, I was seeing that they, like, yeah, they have their own business and they have built this thing, from scratch on their own, and they're going to like be very successful in this. Whatever their work is, like, they are going to be at the top in that. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Cancer with comfort, sensitive, protective, loving, goofy, and compassion. Okay, so they could be a Cancerian, or they could have like these qualities, they just, they're very like loving, protective, and yeah, that is something I see here. We have Aquarius, exceptional, self-reliant, clever, highly intelligent. Yeah, that I was already seeing from your cards, that they're very, very intelligent, very wise, and very different. Aquarians are like very unique kind of people. We have Venus, love, beauty, luxury, and harmony. Okay, so we have that. There's another one for career. Business owner. Oh my goodness. Yes. We have over here serendipity. Okay. So with this, the movie Serendipity, that could be significant for some of you, or like just in general, your meeting is going to be very serendipitous, very unexpected, very romantic kind of. That is something I see here. Over here we have soulmate. Okay, so I mean, we're doing a future spouse reading, so yes, you're going to marry your soulmate. We have here on social media. Okay, so they like, yeah, they could have like their business, run their business through social media or something like that, or they have like a very big fan following. That is something I see here. Or you could meet them through social media. That is also very much possible. We have here is traditional. Okay, so they could like be a little old school kind of. We have emotionally mature. Yes, I mean, with the King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Wheels, they are a very emotionally mature person, very wise. We have orange. There's confidence, vitality, excitement, enthusiastic. So yeah, this orange could be their favorite color, and this also came up for the last pile. Or they could have like these qualities, I mean, yeah, obviously they're very confident, they are very very passionate. That I can see from your cards as well. Then we have pink, so that says sweet, compassion, romantic, delicate, and loving. Okay, so their favorite color could be pink, or yeah, they could be like very compassionate or very romantic, that kind. Then we have here is imaginative. I mean, I already said you that they have a wonderful imagination. We have leader, of course. They have a very like leader-like personality. And we have encouraging. So yes, they love, like, there's someone, they have all of these wonderful qualities in them. They're so inspiring, and they love to, also encourage others. Like, I feel like this is a person who has become a better version of themselves by the time you're going to meet them. And this is something that they help others also. Like, they help others in becoming their best version, in unleashing their hidden talents, their gifts, and yeah, just overcoming whatever these inner fears that people are experiencing. they could be like, a motivational speaker, or like in an indirect way perhaps they could motivate a lot of people. That is something I see here. So yeah, this is what I have for you, my dear pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some important guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dear pal number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you selected the heart, then this is your reading about who your future spouse is. And we're going to start with your tarot cards first. So let's get like an overall energy about your future spouse, who this person is, what their personality is. And first, we have the Six of Arrows, which is the Six of Swords. There is the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Contemplation. Then we have Grace. Okay. Okay. The first thing that I see here with the Six of Swords is that this person is from somewhere from far away, like a country, a city or land where you never have been before. So yeah, that's something I see. They like, they could, when you meet them for the first time, they could look like a foreigner. That is something I see. I am seeing like this person is going to come to your country or your city. Yeah, and perhaps for work, or maybe just for travel. And I see like that at that time you're going to meet this person. But yeah, this basically I see like this person is unlike someone you've never met before. Yeah, that is the first thing that I see. Then we have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and with this I see like your future spouse is a very romantic person. And also, we have the Star card here with the story of Dante and Beatrice. Beatrice was Dante's muse. Like like in his poetries, he has always like Dante has immortalized Beatrice in his works, in his art and everything. So yeah, I say like this person is a very romantic kind of person. They love to like read poetries or perhaps write poetries. Yeah, and I see like the very like old school type romantic. They would love to like write letters to you, or yeah, just like small things, which are very romantic. That's like they're one of their love languages, to do like these special things for their loved ones. That is something I see. And also with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing like, this is a very, very creative person. Your future spouse is someone who's very creative and talented. I see that they do not like have a traditional kind of job, a 9 to 5, or they just have their own thing going on. Over here, like we see this person creating art, and so yeah, I get an energy of an artist from your future spouse. Like they are an artist of some kind. They could be a musician, a poet, or writer, or painter, something like that. And they're very like, with the Hermit card over here with contemplation, I say they're very, very secluded. They are a very introvert kind of person. They love to be in their own like, comfort zone. Yeah, I don't see that this person, they don't like to socialize much. They're very shy, very introverted kind of person. And yeah, someone who just lives in their own world. This is that kind of person. They have their own like these fantasies and like a whole imaginary world in which they just live, and yeah, they don't like to have that much of interaction with the outside world. That is something I see. And also, like the Six of Swords can talk like metaphorically, this person is someone who has just um, who doesn't like to live in the society. Yeah, they just like to be on their own, and yeah, like do things that they love, that bring them joy. And yeah, that is something I see. With the Page of Cups, I see like they are in the quest of true love in their life. I see they don't have much experience when it comes to uh, love life, relationships, and they have like high standards. Like, yeah, that's something I see. When it comes to finding love, they cannot sort of compromise. Like, that's something I see. Um, yeah, they want someone very loyal, trustworthy, and someone who can understand them, someone who can understand this like artistic side of them, which maybe like perhaps society has have failed to understand them in a way, or judged them, and that is why they have secluded themselves. That is why they have sort of taken a step back from the society, or just moved altogether to another city. And they want to find, they're finding someone who would understand them, who would yeah, with whom you can, with whom they can share their poetries, and these like beautiful fantasies they have. um, that is something I see here. And yeah, they are in this quest of true love. Maybe you are too. And yeah, what else do I see here? With the Star card, the star is all about hope, dreams, and inspiration. So I see like, this person takes most of their inspiration from nature. And yeah, I see like they love to spend more time in nature. Like, you're always going to find them, like even when they are suppose in in an event, in a party or something somewhere, you're going to find them, just like they're sitting away from everyone else somewhere, perhaps near a lake, or gazing at the stars, or something like this. Yeah, I see like like that's something I see here. And they want to find someone who, with whom they can share their solitude. I see like they are a very they love to be in that space, where they feel peace, and they don't like people disturbing that peace. So I feel like they want to find someone who, with whom, they uh, yeah, with whom, they can share everything, and yet feel at ease, yet feel very comfortable. um, yeah, that's something I see. But I see like your person is a little bit like aloof kind, and they just love to enjoy their own company. Yeah, they're very like, I don't see like them doing many interactions with people. And yeah, they're just one of those, artistic persons who um, have their own inspirations, and yeah, love doing their own things. And yeah, also I feel like, they don't share their like art and poetries with anyone else. This is something that just very, very, like, I see this, maybe they have like another job or something, but this artistic side of theirs, they like to, this is very sacred to them. So they're going to share this only with someone whom they would really trust and love. um, but yeah, this is a very like romantic person. That is something I definitely see here. A hopeless romantic. Yeah, I see. And like many a times we sort of mock people who are hopelessly romantic, or we judge them. But it takes a lot of courage. It's one of the dialogues, I guess, in Fleabag, where that priest says that it takes a hell lot of courage to be romantic, to love someone. So yeah, that's something I see here, that in the heart of their hearts, this person believes that they they'll find something, they will find someone, um, someone exactly like they're imagining, they are fantasizing about. Yeah, that's something I see. Let's see what else we have here. I see, like, with all of these cards, their eyes are going to be the most distinctive feature about them. Like, yeah, it's something about their eyes. It's very prominent here. And I see, like, whenever they're going to talk about these things, they're like these things that they love, their poetries and stuff like that, you're going to see their eyes sparkle. Yeah, that's the message that just came up. Let's see what else we have. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, that's the card of marriage. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful. We have a Three of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. Okay, usually in the Three of Pentacles, you're going to see, like, there are like people in it, and they are sort of they, like, it's in the traditional tarot, you're going to see three people who are sort of working on something together, but in this particular deck, you see this person just doing the work on by himself. So yeah, again, I see, like, this, your future spouse is someone who don't like to be disturbed. They love doing their own thing in their own way. Yeah, they just love to figure out things on their own. That is something I see. And with the Ace of Cups, again, this is a card, like, they are very, very romantic, you guys. Like, yeah, they're just going to be the person, who's going to write these long poetries for you, and like, do these sweet things for you that is going to make your heart just melt. Yeah, that's something I see. And with the Four of Wands, again, it's, this card is like just telling me that they are finding their true love, and they haven't found it yet, obviously, but yeah, they are in this journey, in this quest. With the Hermit card also, this talks about, like, a journey that this person is on. And also with the Star card, there's that aspect of divine timing that I'm seeing here. Yeah, but I feel like, for those who have selected this file, you're very soon about to meet this person, and and like, destiny is going to play a very big part in your meeting. It's just going to happen in a very, very, like, perfect way for you. That is something I see, because again, with the Chariot, I see, like, I see the destiny intervening. I see the universe intervening and making this meeting happen very soon for you. That's like a random message that it came up to me. What else am I seeing here? Again, with the Three of Pentacles, I see that your future spouse is very creative, and they're very unique. They whatever they do, they like to add this special touch to it. They I feel like they love aesthetics. They love to decorate everything with such nicety, and yeah, do things very, like, in a unique way. Whatever they do, even if it's like the most simple thing, they will going to add their unique touch to it. That is something I see. Again, with the Four of Wands, I'm seeing very, like, old school vibe, like that, the Victorian era kind of romance I see for you. Yeah, it's just going, like, it's such a beautiful love story that I'm seeing for you. And even though, these cards are here to depict the overall personality of your future spouse, but for some reason, Spirit is giving me this message that you're going to have a very beautiful, old school, romantic kind of love story. Very dreamy types, very fairy tale types. That is something I see. Maybe this is something that, your future spouse is manifesting. Yeah, another thing that I see here, that they are a big manifester. They, like, envision things such beautifully, and it just happens for them. And they have faith in true love. Yeah, that is something I see here. They are a very hopeful kind of person, very dreamy, hopeful, and they have like hope in their dreams. They know whatever they are wishing for, it's going to happen for them. I feel like this person is going to manifest you. They Yeah, that's something I see, that that energy of divine timing and manifestation, perfectly working out for you both. That's something I see. Let's see what else we have here. With the Chariot card also, I see, like, this is a person who loves to do things in their own way. And anytime, someone tries to just tell them, like, try to tell them that you should do this or that, they just they feel very suffocated. And although I see your person is very, like, they don't like to sort of easily, like, they find it difficult to express themselves, so they cannot just bluntly say the other person that I'm going to do this just my way. But yeah, they don't like it when other people try to sort of impose their opinions on your future spouse. They just have their own inspirations, and yeah, they love doing things in their own way. That is something I see here. We have messages, synchronicity, memory, mind, and healing. Okay, with this person, with this card, I see your person is very, very spiritually in tune. Yeah, they're very in touch with their intuition, with their inner voice, and maybe that is from where they draw their inspiration. You know, uh, yeah, that is something I see. And again, it's like they love to converse with nature, with universe. They can read all of the signs and like all the messages that the universe tries to converse with them. They understand it very clearly. I see, your person doesn't communicate with other people. Their communications happen with, like, the universe, the divine, the higher power. Yeah, that is something I see. And perhaps, that is why they don't feel inspired being kind of alone. They don't, or isolated. They don't feel lonely. With this, I also see that your future spouse is someone who believes in miracles, who believes in divine timing, in the universe. They're very, very hopeful kind of person, as I was saying it before. And this is why, like, literally miracles happen for them. And I see that, once you meet them, you're going to see, yeah, if you're a very practical kind of person who likes to approach things with more practicality, I see that that is something your future spouse is going to change, like that sort of perspective for you, in a way that you will also start believing more in magic. And you will see, like, you will see miracles unfold in your life once you meet your future spouse. That is like one message that I see here, that yes, this is a very spiritual person. They are very in tune with the divine, with their own, like, intuition, and with their with the spirit in them. That is something I see. Let's see what else we have here. Mystery. Okay, again, that yeah, I see, like, initially when you're going to meet this person, you're going to find them very enigmatic. It says here, revelations, discovery, secrets unveil. So yeah, you're going to, like, it's going to take you some time to understand this person. One of the reasons being that they are not very good at expressing themselves. They they're a very wise person and they know themselves very well, but they have a hard time communicating themselves. So that is why people just don't easily understand them. People don't easily understand what's going on in their mind, you know. um, yeah, that is something I see here. Very like mysterious, magical kind of vibes that I'm seeing here for your person. Let's see what else we have here. What else you need to know about your future spouse? Okay, so we have Gemini with cross pollinate. Gemini, okay, so they could be a Gemini. Yes, again with this card, I feel like this person has a hard time articulating their feelings and emotions. And you know what I see here, that you're going to help this person open up more. That is something I see here. And although they have these beautiful ideas, they are very understanding. But sometimes, you know, just because of that lack of communication, people tend to misunderstand this person. And I think this is something that you're going to help them with, to open up more and to, yeah, they're just going to find it very easy, like for them to communicate with you. Like, yeah, that sort of beautiful understanding I'm seeing here between you and your future spouse. So yeah, now we're going to see what we have here with your chits, and this is just going to give us a little bit more like in-depth messages about your future spouse, about their career, physical traits and personality and all that. With this, just, you know, because this is a general reading, take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. I see, you know, it's going to take you some time to fully understand this person. I see they're a very, very beautiful person at heart. They're someone very romantic, loving, but it's just that they cannot express themselves very easily. So yeah, that's something I see here. You know, even if they will love you so much and they want to do something about, like, for that to you know, show that to you, but it's going to take them some time to fully open up. Yeah, they're going to, like, you know, they need to feel very comfortable. Only then they can open up themselves. They need to feel like, you know, they're not being judged. That is something I see here. We have the letter N, P, we have H, X, B, we have M, okay, that's a lot. We have T and we have Y. Okay, so for initials you have M, Y, P, H, B, T, X and M. Now let's see what we have for their career. We have scientist. Okay, they could be a scientist as well, you know, with the stars. Like, yeah, they could love like about, like, they could love, they would love to study or research about planets, stars and things like that. We have astrologer, again from the star card. They could be into astrology. That is something I see here. We have a photographer. Okay, so I was saying, you know, they love nature, and yeah, so they could be like a photographer. We have chef or baker. Okay, we have a flight attendant. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have event planner. Okay, Then we have accountant. Okay, so I see that maybe they could have like two things going on together. For one, like they could be in like a 9 to 5 job, or maybe they could have some business of their own, but they will also have like some side hustles going on, where they're going to do things that they really love doing. They will like do all of these things that bring them joy and make their soul happy. And maybe like eventually later on in life they're going to just take that hobby, like as their full-time career. But perhaps when you're going to meet them, they'll have their like like a career that they already are doing. But and then they will not talk about their side hustle as much. Yeah, that is something which they're going to share with you only once you have like known them for some time. Then we have here is green. So there is harmony, balance, healer, nature, and growth. Okay, so with green again, this person, like green could be their favorite color, but like I see this person loves to spend much time in nature. Like spending time in nature is like meditation for them. It gives them peace. We have Mars, action, desire, energy. Okay, so that could be significant. We have Aries, passion, leader, confidence, motivation. Okay. Okay. So Aries could be an important zodiac sign, but with this, what I feel like, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing like this is a very passionate and romantic kind of person. They have like these beautiful ideas and beautiful imagination. But I see like for them to tap into like, for them to be more confident about their about the things that they're very passionate about their skills. I think this is something that you're going to help them with. This is something that they have struggled, and you will be the one to sort of help them become more confident in who they are. Yeah, that's a message that just came up. Then we have at a wedding or an event. So you could meet them at a wedding or an event. We have someone you already know. Okay, so this could be a person that you already know, that you've already met, but maybe like you don't know this person that much. So you just feel like, what a weird fellow they are. And yeah, like that is something I see here. We have music, concert, museum, art gallery. Okay, so you could meet them at one of these places. Museum is coming up strong because I was seeing like this person loves art and music and poetries and all of that. So yeah, one of these things, like you could meet them. We have arranged marriage. Okay, so for some of you this can be an arranged marriage, but even though like maybe you could meet like through an arranged setup, but I see a beautiful love story between you two. I see a very, very romantic connection between you two. Yeah, that is something I'm like definitely seeing here. We have very masculine. Okay, so this can talk about the divine masculine energy. So yeah, we have curly or wavy hair. Beautiful eyes. Yes, I did tell you that there is something very beautiful about their eyes. Like you can literally get lost in their eyes. That's how beautiful their eyes is. Maybe something about their eye color, like it's going to be very different and unique. We have modest. So yeah, they could have like a modest sense of styling, or just like overall, that's how they like to live. They have brown hair. Then we have tall. Okay, so this person could be tall. Then over here we have gregarious. Okay, so I mean, even though I don't see this person as somebody like an extrovert, but once you get to know them, you're going to find out like they're a very joyful person. They like to make you smile, and yeah, like they have a great like a very beautiful way of conversing and communicating, and just yeah, that's something you're going to see. Respectful, okay, so they're very respectful. We have loyal, yes, that I already, I saw it. They are a very honest and loyal person, and that's what they expect, like, yeah, in their, that's the kind of connection they want in their life. We have tolerant, so yes, this person, they may not get very angry that easily, or yeah, like that. Emotionally mature, yes, they are very emotionally mature, very understanding. That's something I